Hello again. It's been a while since I've been able to make a video. It's been a while since you had an update on this plane. My camera broke. It took a minute to get it fixed. I kept building while the camera was broken because I don't have that much time. I was out of work for a week for something I had done, and then so it's been flown quite a bit. It doesn't fly as expected. Not with the OS55. I think it probably needs a 61 much better. But anyway, I'll go through what I did to finish. I can explain the best so you guys have an idea, since I couldn't do build videos on those. And then that'll probably be it for this plane until I get that next one built. Hopefully they'll have the motor in stock next month. And then I'll get around to building it. And I don't know how much flying I'm going to do that thing, 'cause I can hardly handle the extra. And that thing is even bigger and more awesome. I don't know. Anyway, let me explain to you best I can what's going on here. Okay. To put the push rods onto the control surfaces on the tail, just put the wires in through the fuselage, in through the corresponding tubes. That'll mark the holes they come out of. And then you can cut that open and screw the clevises and corresponding parts where they belong. And get that part done. Over here, mount the servos. This system here is not the greatest in my opinion. I bent this wire upwards. I put this wire in first, bent the back upwards in case it ever comes loose from the back. At least I have a stop there. I really couldn't do it to these. Oh, maybe if I tried I could. They've been using this system for a while. I assume it's safe enough, but it definitely makes me uneasy, because if these things came loose and this came out, you got no elevator. But this locking system here is pretty straightforward. It's awesome. You know, pin vise, you know, mark where your servos go, pin vise them, harden them with CA. Put them in. That's all that. This plane came with nothing right here. Let me take this out. So this is where my battery, I use it for a battery tray. I had to fudge something so I can have a battery tray, which looks horrible. It's not great, but it works. That's where my CG of the back of the battery. It's, I think, a little bit nose heavy there, so I probably have to test it, take it back a little bit. But anyway, it's a starting point. I put my receiver here. You know, wing wires go through here. What else? Switch. This switch, I had to cut this little corner here because it was running into something. Oh, I know what it was running to, the wing, where the wing mounts. There's really no other place in here to mount a switch that I could see well. Maybe back there, but that would be a weird spot to put a switch. But anyway, I originally tried to put it here, and that didn't work because wing covered it up, and I didn't notice before I put it on there. So there's no real place to put a switch here. It's an issue. The fuel tank, it's a 3-line fuel tank. So one is for filling, one goes to your exhaust, one goes to your carburetor if you're using nitro. This is an OS55 AX or whatever. It's basically brand new. I think this is underpowered. Propeller request or suggestions are 12 by 8 or 13 by 6. 12 by 8, don't even try it on this plane. 13 by 6, this flies fine. It'll hover a little bit, but it won't really pull out of the hover. It's not quite don't understand why it doesn't run right. It says 46 to 55, but 46 for sure wouldn't do much with this plane unless you're gonna fly it like a Cub. But anyway, 3-line fuel tank. When you go put a fill from way up here, I was a dummy and put it back here on the canopy where I thought it would look good. But then I got to take this line, put it all the way back and here. And that's a waste of fuel line and it's not a great way to do it. I should have put it probably right about here. But I didn't notice it before I built it, which is why I'm a newbie and not great. The canopy, you have to butcher. I had to cut this for cooling because the engine was running hot. Cut all this for cooling. That for the glow plug. This for the high-end needle. This plane is really primarily designed for electric. Will probably fly great on electric. If you put a 61 on it, I'm sure it'll fly like a beast. But my current setup, it flies fine, but not how I hoped. So these are canopy attachment, extra 2 holes here just to keep it more secure. What else can I tell you about this plane? These locking system is great. I really appreciate these. It flies fine. The plane flies fine, especially for my skill level. I think the battery tray, I don't know if you can see down there, but that's designed. That's where I think they want you to put, down here or down there is where they want you to put the receiver and battery if you were to go to electric. Again, this is primarily designed for electric. But that's kind of it. The plane itself is good looking. Flies okay with a 13 by 6 prop. Whether I'm happy or not with it, I don't know. I'm okay. It's a pretty plane. It's all what I'll say about it. And that's kind of it for this plane. The canopy thing is awesome. That works really well. Changing batteries. I hate that I butchered the cowling the way I did. See that there, but kind of had to. On a side note, that thing, where is it? That thing is awesome and way over my skill level at the same time. I've been having trouble with the throttle. Servo, I had one just quit working. I had the other one I put in, the throttle linkage twice is broken. One time had a hard landing with it because it got stuck at mid throttle. And I don't know if I'm a worse pilot or a worse builder, but that landing didn't go so well. I had bent the exhaust on the muffler on the canister. I broke the prop. What else did I do? Broke the cuffs. Had to rip them off. And then this here is not great. Doesn't look great. I'll probably get carbon fiber. I don't know. This bends a little bit. I don't know if you could tell. I don't know if that's okay or not. You see that flexing? Probably gonna get carbon fiber landing gear here in a little bit. But I built a throttle push rod that won't break now. So anyway, that's it for this one. If you want a clue for my next build, give me a second. Can you tell the size discrepancy? That's gonna be my next build. See if y'all can figure out what it is. That's pretty much it. I don't know what other update to give you. Been waiting on that engine since the end of February. Got everything else for that next build. Again, I will probably build that, get it Maiden, and store it. And then this extra, you saw a little piece on the table. I got no place else to put it. I got to put up some of those hangers in the garage and take over the garage, but I need a shed, you know. First world problems, I guess, right? Yeah, so this plane is fine. I'm gonna go fly it this weekend probably. I haven't flown in a while because I've been concentrating on the extra, trying to get better at it. I guess that's it. Everything's going all right. I'm gonna put the canopy back on this so that it's ready to go. I took it off so you guys can see the engine mounted. Oh, up here, it's marked where you drill the holes. So drill the holes. I put epoxy on the part of the blind nut that goes into the wood, so that on top of they have the, you know, blind nut has a thing that goes into the wood to keep it from sliding, but also have the epoxy inside the hole to keep it from moving, which can be tricky to get. This one here is easy, but all the other ones can be tricky to get into place. I ended up full of epoxy, which I didn't like, but either put epoxy on the wall first, the firewall, and then put piano wire and slide it in, or put it on the blind nut itself and push it in. Also, if you use piano wire, some kind of wire to guide you in place, it'll be a lot easier. But if you put it on the blind nut, you're going to get full of epoxy, which stinks because I don't like that. But it's, you know, whatever, part of the deal. And I already explained the 3-line fuel tank. Well, that's it. I hope thank you for watching. I hope everything's going well for y'all. I've been doing a lot of flying. Whenever I have time on my weekends is what I've been mostly doing. That's why it's taking so long to do this. I appreciate you all for watching, whoever's watching. Happy flying to y'all. I know this didn't help as much as it should have because the camera broke. Most of this stuff is not on video, but hopefully I explained enough to get you through it. If not, you can ask questions and I'll try and answer them. Anyway, thanks for watching. Happy flying. Stay safe.
It'll what? Oh, tail slide.